Oh, I didn't mean to be that guy. But Fraser's about to sit in that chair, so you can move
Oh,
up.
no.
You get in the middle.
You don't have to, like...
You did say middle. I do kind of... I
middle.
see the confusion.
Yeah.
But then there is also a chair here, so...
Yeah.
Even though budge up, you just sat down anyway.
Right, have you ever seen an episode of Mad
Be
before?
honest.
You know what? I've tried.
You know what? Right. Parker, do you want to come and do an episode of Mab? Because we had a guest drop out last minute. What do you mean you've tried?
Look, I mean...
No.
Yeah, today when we told you about it, you're like, oh yeah, I'd love to.
Go on,
I
go
want
on.
to be on the podcast.
No, go on, tell us why would you tried. Go on. Dig yourself out of this hole.
I don't know, it feels weird. I feel like I think as I know you both, I feel like I'm just awkwardly sitting in a conversation.
That's the vibe. That's kind of what we're going for.
Well,
I think we literally said in the early episode, we want this to feel like you're randomly just sat in our lounge watching us have a chat.
We want it to feel like a conversation.
There you go.
What the fuck?
Well, I didn't know you was filming.
Munchies chocolate involved.
Just Fraser, you want to swear a choco?
I will actually. Oh, hang on.
I don't think there's any way for me to escape. I need to check my underwear.
Did you just ask me to check your underwear?
Yeah, because my trousers are undone. No, in the camera. I'm not actually checking my underwear. Check that it's not on the camera.
Oh, I don't edit this.
I do.
I never do, but like...
Neither do
Well,
I.
if you just saw my pussy.
Hello and welcome to the Mediocre Best Podcast. I am James, the Nerdy Brit Skinner.
No, I'm Fraser Oliver. Say I'm Zaph, Dewey Finn.
Yeah, that could be your name for it. You've got to do...
Basically, so you
Yeah.
have first name,
First name,
some sort of
nickname,
nickname,
vibey kind of thing.
last name.
Okay.
So-
Are you guys starting again? Or should I just...
No, we'll start again.
Yeah.
Are you ready? You got it prepared?
Yeah, right.
Hello and welcome to the Mediocre Best Podcast. I am James, the Nerdy Brit Skinner.
I'm Fraser Oliver.
I am Zaph, Dewey Finn Collingwood.
There we go!
Yay!
I think that is the best guest nickname we've had. I
It-
don't think
it
there's
comes
been...
naturally.
I don't
The
think...
months of torment about my Dewey Finn voice.
It's
Oh
a
no,
great
it's
voice.
never going to stop.
No.
You're still going to be tormented about it.
Yeah,
I'll be
every
Dewey
day.
Finn when I'm 65 years old.
Yeah.
Did you know that was going to happen?
No.
That we were just going to have an
No,
aneurysm
I'll
and
be
do the
honest.
intro?
Did you enjoy the aneurysm?
Sorry. You know when you said you sat through an episode?
I didn't, no, I
Literally.
sat by 10 minutes.
To
and
be fair, that
also-
might have been the bit where our preamble was like half the fucking episode.
Yeah, I probably didn't get quite to that part.
That's literally like 30 seconds. That is the first thing
I'd
we've
say
done.
on average the
Also-
intro about
also,
4 minutes.
To be fair, I might have just not been paying attention fully.
That's why you didn't enjoy it.
I did not revise for my appearance on Mediocre at best.
That's
really.
okay. You
Well,
should've.
it was very sudden, wasn't it? It was very
Yeah.
much. You're on Mab.
It was, yeah.
Hey!
For context, we literally have just come from a Joseph rehearsal. Zaph is also in Joseph. Who are you playing in Joseph?
Issachar.
Great name.
What's
I
it called,
know.
mate?
I couldn't.
Good.
You know, I couldn't.
I love the under the breath. Good one.
Good.
I couldn't spell it for the first like 2 months as in Joseph, so.
Is Asher just how it's spelled?
Issachar. Like, what's that about?
Wait, what's this again? A-I-S?
Issachar is Issachar.
Hill was buzzed about that.
SS, good. Comedy.
Classic. That's what the Mad Podcast is, Zappalicious.
I'm still allowed to do that with jokes, hopefully it's not funny.
Which do you prefer, your experience at School of Rock or Joseph?
School of Rock,
Oh.
obviously.
Explain why.
I love obviously.
I'm in the dead centre for the entire thing. I barely have to dance. I just vaguely move in 2 directions and sing in my one accent. Beautiful, perfect, no notes.
And what's wrong with Joseph? Why does it not live up to that?
What? Do you
Live-
are we
Live or let die.
opening the Joseph can of worms to your
Yeah,
new
Yes.
following?
No one knows about this.
No one knows about this.
No.
Well, you
People
know,
don't watch it apparently, so
Yeah,
fine.
people try.
Failed.
35 minutes of the same 22-second bit of choreography that's just like...
I mean, that is the idea. That's better than the choreography we did.
Yeah.
And it's just like, can we do 5 hours of that, please, on a Sunday?
It's a
Great.
night, you know.
Good stuff.
Will you be continuing with
Sorry, it was the great. Good stuff.
Do you reckon you'll continue with FTC?
The thing is, it really very much depends on what they do next. Like, probably just for laughs. Like, what else
I
would
was
do
thinking
with my
this,
time?
because obviously me and Parker are looking at staying down here for a couple of years, and I'm like, you know what? I think the show would have to be something I genuinely despise for me not to do it. Just 'cause it's just absolutely mental.
It's
Like,
kind
it's
of a,
so surreal. I feel like I've missed not doing. Like, it's because it's so unorganised, so all over the place. I'm like,
Yeah, no,
it is-
just
it
the
has got-
backstage vibe is very nice.
I think it's
It's
got
the same.
such. It is the like most community theatre vibe
Oh yeah.
ever. I'm like, this is like. If they were like, we're doing Cats, I'd be like, I'm not doing it. Like that. I think that's the like anything. If it was a show I actively despised, I'd go no. But other than that,
I prefer the Joseph Cast vibe to School of Rock. To be fair.
oh okay.
Like, because the people I liked the School of Rock cast, I really liked. But the actual vibe as a whole, you know, it was much less like we're all taking the piss and what we're doing here.
Well, it was. I mean, I can't really speak to it because I came into it quite late.
Yeah.
You know, like I was like getting to know people on like the week of the show, kind of. But like with School of Rock, it was very much, you know, like there was, you know, the older people and there was like kids. Whereas obviously, you know, there's kind of the same thing in
Well, I was
Joseph but you.
But the kids
Well, I was
are
going
their
to
own
say
cast,
this.
yeah.
It felt
their own
like
cast, yeah.
at least like it feels like you can have more of a joke in Joseph because it's not that everyone's your age, but everyone's your age or above.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you can make some more jokes that you couldn't make with a majority cast
Well, I
of
can-
like children.
I can swear.
Yeah.
Like honestly, the amount of times I just wanted to just scream "cunt" in School of Rock, I just couldn't. Apart from that one time, there was one time where I just did swear.
I
quite
did it
loudly
in,
front
well,
of
I did it
everyone.
into the mic. You weren't here on this time, but I think a few months in, one of the little ones,
They're called
like-
children's apps.
the little ones of the children, the younger ones, like knocked one of my guitars over, and it was
They
like
kept
an
doing.
inch away from the floor. And I caught it, and it went like, Jesus fucking Christ! And I look up, and there's like 3 like 10-year-olds looking at me like, I was like,
Keep that face going. I really enjoyed that.
No, it's the immediate. Like it's like the swearing around like kids thing, and like it's the immediate like. What do I do now? Yeah, I
Yeah.
go quiet.
yeah.
It's
You
just
just realise where you are and go,
yeah, like you know, like on the street, it's
and
fine.
then wrong.
There's a
shut
shut
up.
Oh no, yep.
Was it Ron? It wasn't
I
Ron.
think this was before you joined Joseph.
Mm.
Very early, the one that isn't Ron.
What's the other one called?
Oh, the one with the glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
I don't know her name. I know who she is though.
So
Yeah.
Josephine goes.
Good.
So like
Hopefully that one.
I swear quite quietly, and there just happened to be some of the kids in Joseph behind me. She probably like goes up and just starts like whacking my back, and I'm just like, "You're a little gremlin, like leave me alone."
Isn't that her who's Lucy's mum?
What?
One of them is Lucy's mum.
What?
no, I think
Is it the other one?
no, because
one of the people.
Ron's Ashley's mum,
I know that.
and like
Yeah.
Ashley and someone else is
Someone is
one of
Lucy's
the
mum.
wives is Ashley's sister.
Nothing to the Ashley family tree.
Right, ancestry. Get Ashley's family tree away. We're talking about
separately, because Lucy taught me Year 8 DT, so I already knew who she was.
What?
Why?
This is because I said Potter
Swag
taught you
way.
physics.
Yeah.
So Potter
Pot-
taught you
Potter- no,
physics.
he did all
One
my
of the
sciences.
wives has taught you DT.
Potter did 3 years of my GCSE physics and
That's
other
mental.
sciences.
Imagine we were doing
he's
Joseph
brilliant.
and then Mr. Hook just walks and goes, "Oh, here's your photograph."
But yeah, no,
Mr. Filch just like,
Mr. Mahoney just rolls up his hair.
No.
he'd be a great
He'd be a
fairy.
great
but there were like 3 DT teachers at my school, so Lucy was
Right.
what I had, yeah. No, but like that was it. So like everyone had her. So that was like, oh my god, it's her. So that's why I knew she was. So before that, someone, you know, Nova was offhand like, oh, that's her mum. But it's one of the people, but maybe it's not the tiny one.
DT, right, is such a weird subject in school. Because, like, right, our drama department had, like, 2, like, staff members at any one time. Yet the school actively hired someone to be, like, a specialist in fucking metal work. Who cares?
Also,
I had like a definite paedophile as my year 7 DT.
A definitive
I
pedophile.
love the prefix of definite.
Oh yeah, no,
A
because I
definite
was
paedophile. Not.
Is that a podcast where the anecdote my paedophile?
We
Yes.
rank nonsense
We
on this
rank
podcast.
nonsense.
Right,
There is
right.
nothing.
Right, can it knock
No.
out Thomas Olsen?
Zap, there's literally nothing off
It's a
balance.
paedophile.
Well, no.
Sorry for mispronouncing a
This was
paedophile.
gender. Right, we had this American DT teacher in year
Already
7.
lost points.
Yeah.
I've already gone down.
And we so he
That's the problem.
we were doing like so okay.
He was
There's two pedo points that he gave.
Okay.
One, we were doing like like a written lesson, and he's at his computer, and I want to go to the toilet, so I go up and I see his computer screen. He's looking at hundreds of pictures of baby hands, nothing but baby hands, like page 5 of Google.
Kind of sounds less like a nonce and more like serial killer vibes.
Or maybe
well, no,
just,
because the other one's a nonce
maybe it
one.
just had a, well, maybe his wife just had a miscarriage or something.
With like baby hands and feet, like baby limbs.
Okay, that is
On a school
slightly
computer.
strange.
This is not great, I can't lie.
Yeah.
It's bizarre, right?
I'm
I'm just playing devil's advocate for the
Yeah.
paedophile, okay, Zaph?
Yeah. And then the other one, he fork fed me couscous against my will.
How
Sorry.
did we go from some Google
Sorry.
fucking images
I
to
know.
couscous?
I know we say this a lot. We're like, oh, that'll be a top like 10 moments of the next compilation. You going, he fork fed me couscous against my will, is one of the most mental things I've ever heard. What's he right? Can you paint the scene of how someone
okay.
force feeds you couscous? Why couscous of all
No,
things?
I'll get to that.
Right.
Right.
Over 50.
Right, I was like 11, I was just starting secondary school. We made couscous as our first DT lesson.
You just add water to fucking
Right.
couscous. Bam, I did it.
But I don't know what I did wrong.
Right, can I just little side?
Oh.
I loved how in year 7 our final task in cooking was to make a fucking sandwich.
Yeah.
in year 7 they were just like, right, your task next week, sandwiches.
The thing is, you've done like actual, not complicated stuff, but you've done like, we made like bread and butter pudding,
we
we've done
made a fucking
crumble.
spag bol.
We did, and then they were like, this is what you've been,
This is the
what you've been
pinnacle.
learning to do.
Top of
I want
Everest,
you
this.
to make a sandwich.
What sandwich
Not
did
even
you
a
make?
toasted sandwich. I don't remember, surprisingly.
Oh, I did an all-day breakfast kind of vibe.
Do you know
I
what
can remember because I'm obese.
Do you know what I do remember? Is the barbecue sauce debacle with the bolognese. Do you remember this, or is this a very vivid memory I just seem to have? I've got a very vivid memory.
I have a memory of my bolognese that I think's funny.
Because what I can remember is we were making bolognese. We were in the same class, and you'd added barbecue sauce to it.
That sounds kind of fit to be fair.
And
I wouldn't do it now.
everyone was going absolutely mental at you. And you'd go, I like barbecue sauce, okay? And I just remember there was like a 10-minute argument, like Marley Gower going, why are you adding barbecue sauce? And you just fully fighting your corner.
See, I remember, and this implies my mum puts... Right, this is going to sound weird now.
Oh, here we go.
This
If she
implies
feeds
that
you
my
couscous.
mum puts fucking baked beans in her fucking bolognese. In
Now,
my thing, she'd just given me a tin of baked beans. I was just like,
James.
fucking in the ragu then.
Ragu? Where's ragu come from? My mum also did used to put baked beans in like...
Okay, it's not that.
And I'd go, I don't really understand. And she'd go, well, we didn't have any kidney beans. I was like, but it's not a chilli, you cunt, so why do you need chilli?
I guess it helps with, like, lentils, I'm going to go
No.
too wrong with it, and I guess it helps them.
I guess it's
So
lentil. It's just the idea of like a tin of baked beans going in the bed.
I'm glad that's where my nonce story ended up.
No, we're going
Well,
back to
no,
it.
we've gone back to lentil. We've gone full speed couscous, bolognese, beans, lentils, couscous. There we go.
Right,
Full
back
circle.
to it. Nonsense.
I utterly bungled my fucking couscous. Like, no one
Just like you spunk.
It was so shit. What?
Sorry, I was making a spunk-based joke. It
Alright,
didn't go
cool.
well. I think we murdered
I'll let him die, but I might just keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah, so I fucked up this cause you got a really infectious fucking laugh. I fuck up this couscous, and he comes over.
What got me was James made a spunk joke. He went, huh?
And,
How can you fuck up couscous?
I don't know, I was like 11. Anyway.
I don't know, I was 11.
I fucked up this couscous, and he comes over, and he's like, you've got to taste test this couscous. And I'm like,
What?
I was like, I don't want to eat this, it looks foul. He was like, no, you're eating the couscous. Like, you're eating the couscous. No, you're eating the couscous. No, you're
Why
eating
do we think that you eat couscous?
Do we pins and nonce confirmed?
Because it was American.
Ah,
He didn't
that
say
makes-
It was
He
American.
didn't,
It's a nonce, James.
he didn't say couscous, he said couscous. He said
Cuse.
couscous every time.
That's
And
kind
he
of
said,
an ick.
yeah, it's a massive, all of this is an ick.
It's not
Turns
sick.
out being a
And then-
nonce is a bit of an
A
ick.
bit of an ick. And I was like, I
Bit of a
don't
red flag, that.
want to. And he comes over and he like pushes pushes me down onto the stool.
But you don't
How
want to
far
what?
down did he
The
push
stool,
you?
not that far. And he pushed me down to the stool, and he just kind of stares at me with a spoon until I open my mouth. He just got that spoon thing with my fucking good.
I've got a big important question now.
Oh, go on.
Was the couscous good?
No, it was fucking minging, and he wouldn't stop.
It was fucking minging. Fucking minging.
fucking minging, that fucking minging.
I've just had a blue calypso and it's fucking minging. And I'm a Sarah American trying a blue
Paradise
calypso.
Punch Calypso, actually. Get it.
Oh, alright! Fucking
Step up
Christ.
your game. But yeah, it's like, and he got fired in the end because he
For the
used
couscous?
not for the couscous, alas, but he
For a separate lentil-based issue?
no because
Couscous, for fuck's sake.
he used to play Heyday while we were doing practice.
Fucking
He's
love
been
me.
fucking Clash Royale.
Yeah.
Get the good Supercell
Heyday.
games out.
And he basically let us loose at
What
like
was his
11
farm like?
still. Oh shit.
Sir, can I add you on Heyday? Could you? I've never played Heyday.
I quite like it.
I used
It's
to
not
like
bad.
it. He let us-
I was a Clash of
I
Clans.
might get back
us-
into it, you know.
We were like 11. He let us loose on sewing machines without telling us how to use them. And
Wait, you had the same teacher?
yeah, for all of it. He didn't know what to do.
He just did
and
all of
no
DT.
fucking idea.
We
He did
had-
all of DT.
We had separate.
We at fucking World Community
We
School
had a
had
different-
specialists.
We had like two, but there were like two per different, like you had two textile teachers, like two, like.
Do you think Fowler
resistant-
School has a
But
budget
the
for
funny
that?
thing
Come
was,
on.
but then the funny thing was, is one of
Come
our,
on.
one of like the part-time drama teachers was also like a textile teacher, which was also
Gee.
quite strange, and is one of the greatest people.
But yeah, no, so we had him for sewing. He didn't know what to do. Didn't tell us what to do. Let us loose some sewing machines, and a girl got a needle right through her fucking finger while she was
Oh,
playing Heyday.
shit.
And there was a court case because I dated her sister, so I got to follow the goss, right? And they literally took him to court, and were like, and he quit his job before they could fire him and press charges and fucked off, like, but I don't know,
That's
up
America.
country
Did you get
maybe.
him on podcast?
Huh?
Why do you like Heyday? Shit game. Should we both get Heydays and then in like a month we'll like compare our farms? Is that how you play Heyday?
Yeah, no,
I think
yeah.
so.
You just level up. Yeah, you just level up.
It's really
It's
pay to
fun.
win though. I got bored after a while last time.
No, but that's all.
It does get quite
That's
paid
that
to win.
style of game. It really. Cause it,
I know, because I can't be trusted with that.
High
I spent
level-
like 16 quid on tapped out.
oh
when I was playing
no.
Still. Like, I mean,
Why are you playing tapped out?
that's sick. I
That's
got
such a
great
shit
time.
game.
No!
I do honest. I
I
paid
have,
to
like,
upgrade
that kind of-
O'Donnell on mini football
I hate it.
yesterday.
It's so. When I used to play it,
Mm.
I was like, this is fine. I don't have any money. Now I have adult money. I'm playing Heyday. I'm like,
Yeah, I
it's
can't.
so. You just click in, it's done.
I can't be
cannot do it.
trusted. I can't be trusted. I don't play those kind of games anymore.
So when they give you like the like special offers, they're like, this is worth 3 times what it usually is, and you're thinking, well, fuck me, it's
But I
worth 3
need it.
times what it usually
Yeah.
is. I need it.
Shit, I gotta get it
Well,
now.
I
And then you check a year later, like it's 3 times. And I'm like, well, that's
But I was
I
like,
still haven't
I
done.
quite like my milk to be built in the next hour actually. 'cause
Oh,
it
you-
is
Oh yeah, you gotta wait like 4 hours
Yeah,
for
I
that
was like,
fucking
wait,
ingot.
wait,
I
wait,
need it now.
wait
Greg's
6
gonna shout
hours.
at me.
Wait 6 hours or spend like 25p and it's
Well,
like an hour.
there's people that like
And it's
come
like
to your
built.
farm and put orders in, and they're like, "Oh, I'd like some fucking cheese." You go, "Yeah, but the cheese isn't gonna be ready for 4 hours. Then you're not gonna be as much money because you're waiting long. So I'm gonna spend 20p getting you cheese."
This is why he was a paedophile. He just got so stressed by his heyday.
Oh, wait, no, that's not a line of progression. Greg wants cheese. Paedophile needs to
Yeah.
feed Greg. Touch kids.
Greg,
That's
You
not
were very
how it works.
certain that this human being was a paedophile.
Hello?
No.
Can I help?
Pizza.
Oh, okay.
There's more.
Let it burn,
Yeah, fucking alright.
There's like more. There's more to it,
It is
but
a
those are
good
just
pizza,
the main points I can
Park, you
remember.
can walk in
There's
front,
been
it's
quite
not
a
bad.
few.
Walk in front of the camera.
But I don't
It's
want
not
to
that
interrupt.
deep. No, it actually isn't.
Are you a man or are you a mullet?
With the...
I'm not-
Good. I like that. That's really funny.
That's really good.
I'm trying to figure out, see how long we've done on nonces.
19 minutes.
That's a lot of nonce chat.
There's
a new segment.
Christ.
Welcome to
To
nonce
Nonce
chat.
Chat. Oh, Nonce Chat. See, I didn't mean. I started that jingle not meaning
And
for
then
it to
we
go
went-
into the longest fucking time.
Now it's become we've taken the longest time to turn it into nonce chat.
I would like to ask you, Zaph, about your journey.
Yeah.
Because now, because we're both experienced performing arts,
Yeah.
brackets, acting students
Acting.
at Western College. You are now a musical theatre student.
I am.
Describe your life.
Describe my life. Well, I wake up and then at 9
When I wake up. Sorry.
Yeah. I wake up and at like 9 a.m. I have to do ballet and I'm about to sit and then my legs hurt for like a good week after, in like a fun way. But you're like, oh, I've done that. And then we go to a drama workshop and then he's like, guys, you are breakfast. Begin.
Wait, what, is it actually that kind of vibe?
At the start it was. It's getting slightly
Zaph, is
more.
that Lawrence?
It is Lawrence!
Lawrence is telling you to be breakfast!
And his bare ass feet. He always sits and plays with his toes.
At least it isn't Sally.
I love Lawrence. Lawrence is great.
Yeah, but Sally feet sucks. No.
No, because Lawrence just takes his shoes and socks at the start of every lecture and sits just playing with his toes. And
See,
he
that
tells
wouldn't
you to
be
do
weird
things.
until he started playing with his toes. Like, if you want to be bare feet in a studio, that's
Right.
on you, that's fine.
No, he talks
But if
about,
you start fiddling with your
he
feet...
plays
So
with his
Lawrence is
toes.
weird.
He plays with his
I mean,
toes.
the fact
he
he's called
says
Lawrence
something
is
very
already a bit of a...
dubious, like very dubious and politically incorrect.
Dubious.
He threatens to kill someone's dog
Yeah.
or something like that,
What the dog
and then
do?
he just
What the
like
dog do?
starts getting really angry about a topic that has nothing to do with what we're doing, and then he just kind of talks at you for about an hour and a half, and then you go,
He told
Right.
me to fuck off for inviting him to Joseph.
oh,
Oh, wow.
I'll invite him to Joseph as well.
Do it.
If enough of us
Hashtag
team
get
up.
Lawrence to
Get Lawrence
Joseph.
to Joseph.
I invited
Who the
Maya
fuck is Lawrence?
I'm assuming
to a college lecture.
we should
Yeah.
have invited Joe Miller.
Yes,
But
Joe
you-
Miller's going to come down to
Wait.
Falmouth, but Joseph.
Did you say you invited Maya?
I invited Maya.
He?
I'll invite Maya.
Maya
as well.
who?
But that's what-
Maya who?
Maya.
Yes, we got a joke,
I
Fraser!
wanted Parker to do
Okay,
the punchline, and then he did. What do you mean? I thought you were sloppy Giuseppe.
I'm making my nice butter.
I'm taking my nice butter. I like a dipping butter. I
Yeah.
see.
Not
Just that. It,
Like,
see, right, I don't want to be rude, Parker, but surely if a pizza's called sloppy Giuseppe, has it not got enough sauce on it? It's sloppy.
Why is it called Sloppy Giuseppe?
Who's
It's
Giuseppe?
really
Why is he
smart,
sloppy?
man. Who is
Was
Giuseppe?
inspired by the heyday paedophile.
Oh, got
that
it.
explains it. He was,
Sloppy with spunk.
his name was
Be hot.
Walter. That's what he
His name is what?
Walter. No, there was another D teacher who floated around who was definitely gay and used to call him Walt really lovingly.
Oh, that's kind of
It's
cute.
kind
So
of
he's
weird.
a nonce. That's a bit strange.
They never used to give us oven gloves to get things out the oven and food tech.
What
They
do they
just-
expect you to use?
Your hands, a tea towel.
That's a
Like-
rookie. That is
No,
a
no, because I
mistake.
burnt.
that-
It's still there. I burnt like a hole
I'm not.
in my fucking hand.
Oh, wait, wait,
That's
wait.
such an exaggeration. You just burnt
You
your
have,
hands.
you have a mild scar.
It's been
dickhead.
like 6 years. So
I've
it's
got
still
a
there.
burn. Yeah,
It
I've
was-
got a
it
burn.
was
Right,
a
Is that
hole.
the
I've got
Chris
a burn
Cornwall?
where Chris Cornwall put a soldering iron onto my index finger.
It was a hole. It was a dent. Yeah.
It really fucking
When
hurt.
did the fucking duck song start?
Yeah.
It was a dent.
Now you're wanking off the
Physically, like-
rosemary.
Why are you putting rosemary in this
I
random
am
sauce?
enjoy my goddamn butter. Leave me alone.
Was that
It's like
Perry?
chef time.
Was that Perry?
You're not looking, you're just shoving every seasoning you have.
I know
He's having
what
chef
I want
time.
in
Leave
there.
him be.
I put garlic.
Let him cook, literally.
Let him cook.
Right.
Yeah, because he's actually
Butter,
cooking.
barbecue sauce, the rosemary, the garlic powder, and the piri piri seasoning, and it's really nice.
Let him race, let him race, let him race. Remember when like Egon Ye did that? Have you seen Turbo?
Wow, that
Yours
sounds fast.
was like 9, maybe.
I just love the character arc of Egon Ye.
Can we have a turbo watch night?
Yeah, we'll do Turbo Watch.
Yes.
Would you
Yeah,
join us for a Turbo Watch?
absolutely.
The amount of sequels
This
they
is a-
shit
this is a
out.
snail
How have we not had
movie, right?
Turbo
The
2?
one with Ryan Reynolds and
I think
Samuel
I
L.
watched it
Jackson
in the cinema.
and Michael Penn.
I watched it in the
cinema
cinema.
as a child.
I wish I watched it.
I watched it. Best
When did it
cinematic
come out?
experience of my life. I cannot remember.
Can I Google
James,
it?
you-
Yeah, feel free.
Go on, what's your guess, James?
20.
You're usually really good with what time films came out.
Between 2012 and 2014.
That would make sense.
I was going to say
Is that too
2014.
broad?
Well, I was going to say 2014. So no, but I think you're probably right. It was.
That's the
somewhere around-
vibe.
Yeah, it's giving. Yeah, it's
It's giving.
giving. You're right, Parker.
Where's your dubious little glass thing?
My dubious little
Descriptive.
glass thing. What the
The
fuck does
little-
that mean to me?
That you had your goo in.
Ramekin
That.
in the plate.
Right, there's something a bit icky about the word ramekin. I can't lie.
2013, you were bang on.
Oh, Marcus fucking
That
Rashford.
makes sense, because I was like 7, so I would have seen that. in the
Feeding the
cinema.
kids.
Oh, right, got it.
Marcus Rashford.
Yeah.
You know. I fucking love Turbo.
Well,
He's
that's
looking
staying
at his
as
little
fast.
face now.
The snail is fast, 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 fast.
You
Whoa.
kind of give that.
That
Snail.
snail is fast.
Great film.
Yeah.
You kind of look like the snail a little bit.
What the
Like-
fuck? Wait, they can't.
No, they can't see it. I was in proof.
He kind of does.
Oh, I don't think it's close enough to.
Wait, we'll focus. It's all good. It's all good.
He kind of does look like the
It's
snail
not
from
right.
Turbo.
I am Ryan fucking Reynolds.
I don't look like
Not
that.
that one.
Are you saying the fat one?
You look like White Shadow.
We look Dude, can we cosplay some snail? Halloween costume.
Get like swirly t-shirt. So who did you come as? I came as Ryan Reynolds,
Swim
character from
around.
Turbo. I can't even remember his name. I remember Gigon. Oh, it's fucking Turbo.
I don't think it is Turbo.
No,
His
no,
name
no,
definitely
no,
is
he's
not
not. No, because he has that really sassy scene with his brother, you know. And by the way, my name is Turbo, and it's like
That was a
proper,
really good rhyme. Right?
Me to my family on any given day.
air bump.
I am now looking.
What is Ryan Reynolds' snail called?
Uh,
Give us like 4 answers and we'll try
Gary.
and. No, it's not Gary.
it just says Turbo. That's not his name. Not.
I swear it was though.
No.
I swear it is Turbo.
No, because he does the sassy thing. I just gave you a demonstration of that, Zaph.
Even IMDb is saying Turbo. This is outrageous.
Maybe just accept the fact that his name is Turbo.
I had a
Are we dead naming a snail?
That's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Theodore.
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 Don't worry.
Simon Alvin Theodore. Are you glad you don't sit through these podcasts?
I can. You know what? I can kind of see why you only tried to sit through these podcasts.
You were talking about something, I'm like, oh, this is kind of interesting. It just kind of goes somewhere else. I'm
We
like,
are,
oh,
to be honest, we are
I'm right.
terrible for staying on topic. Like when we first started, we used to try and like do topic, and now it's just.
No, because it's fun to be on, because I'm just chatting to you. But I feel like just watching you chat about things. I'm
We
like,
don't
what's
get
going
any
on?
views, so that's
Yeah, that's probably why.
I'll send this to everyone I can rope in. I'll
Wait,
get your
do it.
podcast some,
Please, thank you.
advertising.
We really
Put
want
it in
to
a group chat.
Yeah.
Do
I've got
it.
several.
Right,
gonna-
this
I'm
is
gonna
your
advertise
opportunity.
the
Basically, we
You
want.
can slander someone and you can say something nice about someone on your course.
Good.
On my course.
Yeah.
slander
And then you
someone.
gotta send it to
specifically.
group
I don't
chat.
care if you're nice. I just want you to slander someone.
There is one girl who pisses me off.
Go on.
She.
I bet her name so. But I mean, does it begin with a C?
Yeah. Well,
Sorry, pretentious white drama people always begin
no,
with a
because
C.
her issue is not that she's a pretentious drama person. Her issue is that she's a doesn't give a shit.
Right, oh,
person.
she's
It's
the
like,
other side.
why did you take this course? Why are you here if you're just gonna sit in the fucking corner every time we do a dart set to go, ew, I'm not gonna do that. We play like zip zap boing as an
Oh, I
answer.
love zips.
You know,
Can we do
but, like,
mouth do zips that boy?
like-
Yeah, we can.
You don't
to
have
get
to
us
walk around,
started.
Parker.
Sneaking.
Can I see the sloppy Giuseppe? That
It's
is
not very
sloppy.
sloppy.
I've seen
Could be
sloppier.
sloppier.
Sloppy.
That sauce
Do you know what
does
is
look
good?
like a mild brew cancer.
Do you know what?
It's lovely.
Do you know what is good? Is the Pizza Express sloppy Giuseppe. Have you had Pizza
That is
Express?
a pizza.
Yeah.
Express topping.
No, but as in the actual one, like in,
Yeah.
not a frozen one.
Bye.
Pie boy.
Yeah, I can understand why you take a full-time performing arts course if you don't want to dance.
Because people think it's just
Why
going to be like
you
an
go?
easy thing.
Yeah,
isn't
well,
it?
because
And
you
then-
don't really need any like qualifications to get
No.
into it. You just have to seem like you want to do it.
So Chloe, shape up.
Get with the
Was it-
program.
What was her name actually? Chloe.
She's not a Chloe. I would.
Fuck,
I would've
so-
taken
sorry.
Get rid of it,
out.
But the maths
Charlene.
was mad. 1 out of 26 letters.
Pretty
That's
good,
perfect.
pretty
Charlene,
good.
come on.
Charlene. No, I can't call her Charlene. It's funny.
Is
Right,
it-
let's
Step
ask
up,
Google.
Charlene.
Girl. What's the second letter?
I'm not outing
Charlie.
this girl on the Mediocre Best podcast. Being
Girl names that begin with
Is
C.
it Charlie?
She also said that I remind her of Ross from Friends, which I.
That's such
I
an
thought you were
insult.
going to say
upset
Ross from
with.
Monsters Inc. for a
That's
second.
such an
That improved very
insult.
quickly.
Yeah, that's a bit rude.
Is it Charlie?
It's not Charlie. That's a good name though.
Girls.
It's not of mine.
With a Y or with an IE?
Hmm?
As in like, because also like.
Claire,
No.
Caroline,
No.
Cora,
No.
Clara,
No.
Charlie,
No.
Camilla,
No.
Charlotte.
No.
The web page is loading. Give me a sec.
That's a shit name, isn't it?
Clarice,
No, I want to say yeah though for the bit.
clapped.
Ah.
My phone is now
We
not
can,
loading.
we can leave that one there. Oh, but no, she pisses me off a bit. But to be fair,
What Ken?
everyone else, real
Is that a
ones.
name?
Huh?
Is that a name?
Who- Yeah, hopefully. Who's your favourite person in the course?
Is it Lawrence?
Is it Lawrence?
It's just not him and his toes. Put them away. Stop. You know. You also he's gassing up Graham Linehan.
Who?
You know, like that.
Oh,
You know,
Miranda.
You know, like the really transphobic one.
No.
Not by name.
The one who did like put your toes away. So he's not my favourite person in the course. I don't know who he is actually.
Is it yourself?
Are you guys working towards any shows that like the Mad Podcast? can
Well,
come and
no,
see?
we did an induction show on Friday,
How was
and
that?
it was shit.
Already?
Is that
Yeah.
what you put on your Instagram?
Yeah.
I did see that.
It was like we only had 2 weeks to come up with it, and some of the people in my group forgot their cue, so I missed
That
my
doesn't
cue.
seem like a sensible way to do an induction. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Probably not, but like, so we missed our cue, and then we stood there like panicking for like 15 seconds, and it was just a bit of a state. It wasn't that bad, but it just wasn't good. It's like we did like a Newsies thing.
Oh no.
But like the other group got screwed over as well because the tech guys were just not on it, and they just didn't play the second half of their song, and they had to improv like a minute's worth of dialogue and an ending to their thing that wasn't there before in front of like 100 people
It's kind of impressive.
on induction week.
That is
Like,
such a
Jesus
stupid
Christ.
thing to do on induction week.
Yeah.
It's done.
That's
It's
fucking
done.
well done.
But you know, but hopefully there we'll have like more showcases that won't be shit,
And
then I will
we
let
can
you
go
know.
and see them.
Yeah, you can come see them.
Amazing. Be so excited.
So we talk about them on the Mab chat.
We actively review your performance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm an honest human being. If you're shit, you're shit.
I will just say.
Like, you didn't watch it, but Dewey Finn got a terrible review. Absolutely terrible. I
Give me your
roasted
Dewey
you.
Finn review. Give me your points.
Yeah, that's kind of good, isn't it? I'm proud. It's just iconic at that point. It's like, you know, it's like Rob Down Jr. as Iron Man. You get to like Endgame and you're like, I'm not even sure if this is good anymore. It's just comfy. I'm just used to it.
That's what's happening here.
Well, it's better than Lewis Dyer, so you can have that.
Oh god, yeah.
We did School of Rock,
And
and
Ben
our Dewey Finn couldn't play guitar,
Well, that's good.
couldn't sing, couldn't really act, didn't know the lines.
How did he get?
Because he was one of those
Good.
people that for some reason all the teachers, like, especially the drama, like, really liked him. Because he had like the charisma,
Ooh.
but in person he was just a bit of a wanker. And then so he had to mime playing the guitar while the pit band actually played like you're in the band.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be teaching, he'd be miming it, and whoever's in the pit would be
Oh,
playing.
step up! I
So
can't
it was
play
like-
guitar, and
so
I
it was
actually
like-
play my bits.
So it was like, it was just awful.
That's just now. Like if you're not, you know, like 'cause I can't play guitar. They knew I couldn't play guitar when I got the role, and they were like, figure it out. I was like, yeah, all right.
But yeah,
You
so
know.
he-
Could
But
play
so
my
you did
two
better than
chords. Win. Success.
and then our other Dewey decided to draw a penis on the board when we did a matinee tour. But so basically, you know, we have to write Mr.
Yeah.
Instead of that, he just drew a cock and balls.
Funny one.
And I was
I
like,
mean,
this is an entirely child audience. That's
the problem was, I certainly, compared to when we did it, there was lots more like improvisation. Like I would do things differently and, you know,
Oh,
make
yeah.
some stuff up and, you know, have some
Yeah.
fun with it. But like by the first night, there were just like entire like 30-second like scenes that were just getting like added, and
Yeah.
it wasn't getting clamped down on at all. So by like the final
you
night,
can just do whatever the
You just do
fuck
whatever you
you
want,
want,
basically.
and no one would bring you up on it.
I still find it mad that like very few people knew in like our cast I'd actually just kind of like played Dewey Finn before. It was just kind of mad.
It's just really funny that you just double-netted.
It was an honour to reprise a role. I want to
You were
make a
better
hat
than
trick.
the last Ned Play. I was slightly dubious about you at first, but
I've
Yeah.
heard this.
Oh.
I know that you were.
What was the other Ned like?
he was alright. He was like, I don't know. He was like a nice lanky emo, but like
Very niche, like bracket of person.
I'm trying. It's hard to describe him because
A
he was only
nice
there.
lanky.
No,
emo.
because he was only there for like 3 rehearsals.
Why did he quit?
Because he was living with Nova, and then Nova kicked him out because he was a twat, and then he moved up to like Mevagizzy or somewhere. Like he
Mevagizzy.
just fucked off, and then dropped out the show at the same time, so it's just well awkward having them in the same room.
Yeah, that kind of.
So
yeah,
he just went off somewhere, and we just didn't have an Ned for like 3 months. We just did no Ned scenes. That was an issue for me. Is
Well,
that
there was
Most of
scenes
our
that we
shit-
did that like it got to like I think there were some scenes that we did for like the first time like 2-3 weeks before the show.
like the week? Like there was one with me and Abby. We talked about this today actually earlier when I saw it, but like the week before. That one, I think it was like the one where they're in the hallway or something, and I'm chatting to him. I'm like, you were great last night, whatever. Like I ad-libbed the whole scene. I didn't know any of my fucking lines because I just had not seen
That's
it.
generally though.
Oh Oh yeah, generally, but like, you know, that one specifically, I just never picked that one up until we'd actually started doing it. Well, me and Lines was a whole
Well, I have
fiasco.
It was weird because I found like I like remembered my lines kind of like I kind of like looked through and I was just like I've done this before. They're kind of back in my head. The one scene that we were both always kind of a bit shit on.
Oh, was that with the letter one?
The letter
Oh my god,
scene.
what were we doing after
At one
that?
point we were on stage and the lines were I was like I don't know this I'm just gonna get through this. I don't.
I was ad-libbing. A lot of scenes I was ad-libbing very heavily. Like, I knew kind of point A and point B, but I had no idea
You knew
what I
where
was
to
meant
start
be
and where you
saying.
needed to get.
Yeah,
You
like,
didn't
I
know
knew
how the
where
fuck
I
you got
needed it to
there.
go, where I was supposed to be standing and what I was supposed to be holding.
It was
But
just
I
how
had
you
no
got
fucking clue what I was saying. I'll just start...
What was also scary watching that scene was that sofa was
Oh,
so
man.
every time because you like jump onto the thing to get the letter, the whole sofa shit. I was like,
Because...
the other funny bit is when the kids push the sofa forward when they all come and like get you, and it's like
that angle. No.
I was like, because it doesn't move.
Were you at the night when I fell off it in Mount Rock?
I might have been.
I think it might have been... I have a feeling it was the Thursday, because I think it was when Tim and Boo came. And I was
No, I probably
was
was.
literally
Because I was there for opening
Yeah,
and closing.
I think I was just going to kill myself, because basically, it was like, because I never rehearsed with the sofa in rehearsals, we didn't have it till the week, which made sense, but like, we changed what I was going to do on the sofa, and I was meant to be standing on the arm, then we tried it, and I was just going, what, off the side the whole time, but then there was just a bit where it was getting pushed forward while I was sitting on it, or it wasn't, or something, but like, I was supposed to be sat on it, and I didn't, and I stood up, and I just went, standing up, and
It was on a truck, but it was like the shittest truck known to man.
Oh, well, I clammed my
Because
shit.
it didn't move. Like,
No.
if someone was sat, like, when you
It
pushed
didn't
it on,
know
it
if
was
you
fine.
wanted to push it, but then if you were just
Like,
trying to sit on it
yeah,
and go,
but like, it looked like it was okay if you were pushing it with no one on it, like when you bring it onto stage. But as soon as you were sat on it and someone was trying to push it, it just wouldn't. Oh, this is such.
when I had the table and the phone, and every time you moved it, the phone would just go really loudly.
Because at one point they cut it off when the show started. They had like an extra
there was
bit
there
with
was
like a
a bit
table
with
and
the
a
table.
phone.
No, because that's why I swore.
So dumb.
That's why I swore in the dress rehearsal, because I clapped my shin off the side of that. Off
Oh.
stage. I went, fuck! Oh, wait. My
Was
God.
it the dress rehearsal when I literally just didn't come on for a scene?
Yeah.
I was having a shit. And then every night afterwards, which the person who played Patty, was just like, I knew I could piss her off if I just went to the toilet at the exact right time to stress her out so she'd think I wasn't coming on stage.
It was when you didn't. We managed to ad-lib around you, but that was like a good, just like 10 seconds of me and Lena just look at each other like, okay.
Well, I just heard the scene start and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna awkwardly run on stage. I'm just gonna let you guys do
I
your thing.
think if I was in it less, I would have done the exact same thing. I think just because I was on it the whole time, I couldn't. There was no physical way I could miss my cues because everything was my cue.
Yeah.
I was either on.
You are. You
I
are.
am the cue. I was either on or I was like in the wings, just going like this.
I think we should talk about your makeup.
Oh,
Yeah. Because when you
I
did it
think
before, it was
that's the
so
production that fucked
funnier.
it.
When you did it, so the end of School of Rock, Ned comes on in this, like, the other he comes on back as the rock god that obviously you don't necessarily he is. And, you know, when we did it, you were in this, like, skin-tight, silver sequin, like, ABBA-esque thing. And it just looked, it was striking, it was hysterical. This one, you sort of came in, like, a leather vest with, like, spikes on it, and, like, full, like heavy metal makeup. Which it wasn't not striking, but it wasn't as striking as you coming
It
on in
got
like
a laugh though.
yeah.
What
But
really
then
reaction.
what
I would
what
say-
you could see is because you come on for that, and then there's like reprise after reprise.
You can see
You
you
could
slowly
see-
sweat that
You
shit.
can see the start started really lovely, and by the end it was just sort of a globule. I was like, this is.
I will say this, and I'm perfectly honest about this. Every element of the production we did was better than the one we did.
Yeah.
Apart from the fact of, like, I got laughs doing it in
Oh,
the
it was-
pavilion. We got laughs doing it in school.
And they were
funnier.
long. It was
To
yeah.
be fair, we had a lot of dead audiences. Like loads of people, but no response.
Thursday was shit.
Oh, you're right. You know what?
Because that's the night. Because obviously I was doing shows during the day as well. That was the day when my voice was just like.
Oh, and you
fuck
let
off
out
and kill
fucking
yourself.
Minecraft zombie grunt in Children of Rock. I didn't.
I know, because I was literally like, so you know, obviously we do
Just hear
Children
the
of Rock,
scream that he
and I
does.
scream.
Yeah.
He just went. "Ooh."
It was Thursday, and I was like, I literally vocally can't scream at that pitch, so I literally like, I'm literally doing the thing. Like, what the fuck? I genuinely can't do it.
It got me so off guard. I was trying not to just lose my shit. You were the result, like the reason for almost every time I corpsed doing School of Rock. It was every time I almost did it was your fault somehow.
I'm glad. I miss School of Rock quite a bit.
I do as well. It was such a laugh.
Like, I feel like I will do Joseph. Joseph will be a lot of fun. I do feel like I will kind of just move on with my life.
Yeah, School of Rock.
I genuinely do miss
I feel like that now, but I can see on the Saturday night doing like the Energy will do finale, like reprise finale, and I am gonna go a bit. This is a bit.
I think on the night, I think
you
I'll
get
do
that.
it.
Yeah,
I don't think there'll be any. Like, I think it's impossible to do a show and on like the closing night, like the closing bit, to not be a bit like. This is upset. And if anything, with Joseph, it's kind of more the people than the show.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
the idea of,
Yeah,
I'm not
fully.
gonna see like people. Like for me, it's people like Gav and John. Like, I'm not gonna see these people like 2 times a week. That's not
That would
great
suck.
because they're.
There have been too many behind the scenes problems and some tough and there have been some rehearsals that genuinely just haven't been fun.
No, God no.
It's been tough.
But I
But
think.
it's the cast that I like
Yeah.
doing.
I think
like,
the cast, and I think once.
if the cast was shit, I would have dropped out.
But I also think
To be
once the
honest.
show.
agree with you
Once the show's there, and once because obviously we're still not at the point. Once we're at the point where we are just running it, no stopping, no problems. That's going to be a lot of fun.
And
The show week is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and show week is gonna be fucking great.
Because I know the
Show week will
backstage
be so
vibes are
much
going to be.
fun.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm going to want to get to that change room as soon as it's open because just the vibe.
Just
The
the vibe
vibes.
in there is going to be so good.
Oh yeah, can you not spill fucking Monster all over my bag, please? Literally, as soon as we get into our dressing room, which I hope we're in that same dressing room.
I love that
pissing
one.
us
That's
off.
good. Yeah.
Where do you pee if you don't have that dressing
You
room?
go into that dressing room.
Which
That's
one do
the
you
only
want?
toilet. That's the only toilet.
Which one were
It's
you
the
in?
middle one.
So you go backstage this way. You've got one down
The
there.
closest
The long
one.
one.
It's
The
the
one
closest to the
straight in front.
wings. Yeah.
The one in front of you.
also
Number
hoping-
two.
I think we are in there.
Especially
I think-
because we need it for the
I
quickest
think-
changes.
I
We don't
think-
have time to go
I
for
think
the
how
pit
it's
bit.
working, and the kids are in the really like long narrow one. We're in
The
that
little-
one,
the
and the
girls
girls are in the one that's right out the back.
Good,
Oh,
because that
right,
dressing
yeah.
room is vibes.
Oh, it's great. It looks.
I
great.
like that. Yeah.
It's got everything.
So after you.
There you go.
I was just going to say, should we move up? Just because this podcast is swimming along,
It's a
should we move
feature
on to
length.
Muppets?
Muppets.
Yeah.
But,
Right.
if you have things to add, please do.
They weren't really particularly things. I was just saying.
They
like,
weren't
with-
really things.
Just with Joseph, I feel like when it ends, I won't be like quite as no idea what I'm doing myself. Because after School of Rock, there was like that point where I was like, what do I do with my day? I think specifically because like the month before was so intense for me. It was so much that I got to the after. I was like, now what?
I've enjoyed, because obviously I've done Joseph, this, and for a bit before it got cancelled, thank God, there was a play ticking on that I was doing as well. When this is done, and there might be like, because hopefully I might do some other stuff, but like, if it ends up I don't do that and I'm just like not doing any shows, that will feel weird.
Yeah.
Because
Is your other thing not happening then? Because
Uh,
I'm mentioning that.
no, it's getting postponed to
Yeah.
next year because of cast fuck ups.
That is the thing. I now feel like I now that I've done a show again, because this is like the first big thing I've done since like before lockdown really.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, now I kind of want to do them. Uni doesn't do that. Like doing jokes, like uni has not even the plays we did at the end of last year didn't even feel anywhere near to what Joseph does. Like a full scale, but I'm like, yeah, I want to do more of these now.
100%.
And which is like good thing, but also kind of a bad thing. Because like time actually going and finding these things, auditioning.
Yeah, I certainly wouldn't. Yeah, if a break comes along at the right time, I wouldn't say no. But then I also do want to.
They might yoink you back for YG. They have done that before with people who are too old to
Get
you know.
yoinked.
What I have said is I will not. If I get a text and they go, oh yeah, can you do this? I'm there.
Yeah.
Is what I've said. I think Parker's doing.
Yeah.
YG.
Parker. Yeah,
I hope so. I want
'Cause-
them along.
He's just on the
That
age bracket.
dickhead is young enough.
Lol.
But yes, if they allow me to come back and have a mess about, I'll come do it.
We got mess about.
Muppets.
That was really good. Look
The
at
brain's
that.
so connected.
Give me
So-
23 words exactly about the Muppets.
Oh, God.
Go. I'm gonna count them.
Oh,
So that's 2.
fucking Muppets.
That kind of counted.
That counted. It's a word. I got 19. What
I have
are you?
18.
We'll go 18.
Muppet.
That was 23,
Oh, that's
guys.
creative.
Gonna give me
Muppets are great, aren't they?
Yeah, I
Fucking
love
sick. Love 'em.
Muppet songs. We haven't done a tier list in a while, I don't feel like.
Welcome back.
Very retro
What
segment.
tier list are we doing?
So I have got,
specifically?
I love that this is the website that's done a Muppet ranking. Classic Rock and Culture.
Yes.
.com have done 20 best Muppet songs, Muppet movie songs. So we're not going to get any like Rockin' Robin from Series 5
Oh,
of the Muppet
fucking
Show.
love
I'm afraid.
Rockin' Robin from
It
season
is
5 of the
great,
Muppet Show.
but we're not going to get it, I'm afraid.
That's okay.
So that was irrelevant then, Bangin.
Should we do all 20 or do you just 10?
Let's
Should
do
we
20.
Number 20, Scrooge from Muppet Christmas Carol.
That's a banger.
The opener. I do like the
The
opener.
thing is, I can't say if this is a good ranking or not because I don't know what they put above it. But
This
I might
is the
get
thing, I
more
feel like-
angry about it as
And
we
the
go
thing is,
on.
this is like, because sometimes you go, is this just 20 they rank? But this is their top 20.
Yeah.
I feel like Scrooge definitely deserves to be in the top 20.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to say if it deserves to be higher yet, because I don't know
But
what's
we'll
above
find
it. We
out
might
and
come
I'm
back to
angry
it and go,
because
that's outrageous.
As a tube.
But I think Scrooge is not only a great Muppet song, but it's a great Christmas song anyway.
Oh yeah.
It is a banger. They love the Muppets Christmas Carol. 19 is It Feels Like Christmas.
Also,
I think that is better than Scrooge, because you get Michael
Yeah.
Caine's little bop. You got the massive fatty
And
Ghost of
it's
Christmas
such an
present.
earworm. That's stuck in
It
my head
is.
every time it
It
hits.
feels like it's in the
no,
corner of the sweet
no, no,
corner. And Michael Caine's like that is the single best part of that film, because the joy in Michael Caine's
He's
like,
so happy
no,
to be
I'm
there.
a cunt. And then in that moment with this massive Muppet, he's just going, oh, we're having a little dance, and it's like, go on, Michael Caine. Number 18 is I'm Gonna Always Love You. What a shit song.
You know what?
Awful.
I hate it, but it's kind of grown on me the more I've seen that film.
It's
like,
fine.
It's kind of a laugh.
Things
The
I don't like
first time
Muppet
I watched
Babies.
it- No, I don't like
I
Muppet Babies.
hate the Muppet Babies.
I'm not a fan.
This
but
is a
like,
call out to the Muppet Babies.
if you're
Fucking hate
watching
you.
this,
Skeeter, I see you, you fucking bad.
oh, I don't like Skeeter. I
Twat.
kind of it's the only Muppet Baby thing that I'm okay with.
Not Skeeter.
No,
Oh, I was gonna
that
say.
song.
Oh, okay.
Because it's like physical puppet Muppet Babies. So
Yeah,
I'm still
no,
like,
it's
they're
true.
kind of cute.
It's the animated Muppet. Muppets
me
should
off.
never be animated.
No.
That is a slightly off piece. Like, no, have you seen the new Winnie the Pooh?
No.
Fucking ridiculous.
Well, I haven't even seen Muppet Babies, so.
Oh, don't.
No,
To be fair,
you're
I
right.
haven't seen. I've never sat down and watched the Muppet Babies because animated
I've
Muppets
watched a
just scare
few
me.
of the 80s cartoon. I've never sat and watched the new one because the new
Yeah,
one is so.
Because the thing is, when you animate a Muppet, it's no longer a Muppet, is it? 'Cause
What's
it's not a
the
puppet
point?
anymore.
Like,
So,
no.
so what is this then? 17. Life's a Happy Song.
Hmm.
That seems
Oh,
very.
Oh yeah, but you're
I don't
like
like that
racist towards
You
the
don't
new
like the
I
new ones
don't-
at all, do you?
No, I'm okay. Most Wanted. Most Wanted's good.
Most Wanted is like the best Muppet film
Yeah.
ever. What do you think?
I like Most Wanted.
Best film.
No, because I've got strong opinions on Most Wanted.
So it's
Go on. So have we.
Why is Walter still there?
I'll back
Get
that. I
rid
don't
of
like
him.
Walter.
B.
Oh,
It's just fine.
He did his job in the
He did.
in the Muppets 2011, which I didn't like, by the way. But like he did his job in there. He was there.
That's how you
But
don't like Muppets. Mate. That's so
I
massive
hate it
hell.
so much. Anyway,
Right. If you'd said you didn't like it, that's fine. But saying I hate it so much.
it's one of my least favourite Muppet films of 2011.
What's your least
What's your least
favourite
favourite?
Muppet film?
Oh, like all
Be
like the
careful.
shit ones, like Kermit Swamp Years.
Oh, don't
like,
count. No, who counts Kermit
Okay.
Swamp Years?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
That's
it's
like,
weird.
oh, a very merry Muppet Christmas.
I
Who
like that
gives
one,
a...
though.
No, you don't! How do you not like the 2011 Muppets? But Muppets, okay, very, very
No,
Muppet
okay,
Christmas.
well, I'll say my point
What
then.
about Muppets Letters to
Well,
Santa?
didn't you?
Oh, shit,
Oh, thank God
bottom
for
tip.
that.
Absolute bottom tip.
Thank
That's my
fucking
least
Christ.
favourite. No, okay, right, so here's my points,
Okay.
right. Muppets, so Muppets Most Wanted.
Yeah, so
was really
Walter
fair.
shouldn't be there.
Walter
I
should
get
be
that.
there. Drags on.
No, it doesn't. It's
I think it
perfect.
drags
It's
on.
so well paid.
Okay,
I
so at
think
what
it's
point would you
slightly
stop it?
too long. No, not like that. I
No,
mean,
no, but as in, like, what
What
bits
would
do
you
you
cut?
want to cut or shorten? I think
I
everything is perfectly paced. I'm going to do a video essay on why it's
Go
a
on.
perfect
When
film.
they're all kind of like questing.
Questing.
Yeah. I can't describe it because it's been a while since I watched
Well,
it.
now we need to rewatch it then.
Yeah. But like,
Then we'll do a
when
podcast on
it's
it.
like, I can't remember what they were doing. There was specifically a point when they were all just kind of going through various lands, and I was just like, cut this. This has been going on
Oh,
for
when
so long.
Walter, Animal and Fozzie are like going to find Kermit.
Yeah,
It's like a little...
yeah.
So the way to make it
Sorry,
better paced
sorry.
is cutting a 30-second montage.
They're like
No,
10
not
second
that specifically.
montage.
That bit of the film, I thought dragged
Then
on.
going to say, oh, so you want Kermit to stay and die in the gulag with Jermaine Clement
just-
and Ray
It's
Liotta, do you?
called a plot.
Okay, I thought it dragged
Sorry.
on, but that is my.
Right,
opinion.
life's a happy
That
song.
is- Anyway, yeah, I don't like the Muppets 2011, but I do like that
Hello?
song.
Hello? Hello?
I'm back.
Huh?
I
Monopoly song, but I'm fuming at what I've seen number 16 is. What would be the worst song to be at number 16? As in, this should be top.
Man or Muppet?
Yes.
Oh, fuck off.
That is outrageous.
No, like,
16?
this is my beef of 2011 movie.
Don't
right?
say you don't like
Okay.
Man or Muppet,
No,
because we're stopping
no,
this right
I do like
now.
Man or Muppet. I do like Man or Muppet. But it's not that I don't like the songs in it. It's that they don't feel like Muppet songs.
So that's well, what do you mean?
It's hard to
How
explain.
the fuck?
You're just wrong.
No, but that's the good thing, because this takes the Muppets and it like turns the Muppets from this little fun variety show into a fleshed out.
And you know what? I grant that to Muppets.
I should expect things to be Gonzo themed with you.
I do like Gonzo a lot. Big
You
fan.
give Gonzo vibes.
Thank you.
Your nose looks like.
Man or Muppet.
Sorry, that was it. It's not even true. I just thought it would just be vaguely funny.
15.
Your nose looks
Oh.
like...
15's Cabin Fever from Muppet Treasure Island.
No,
unpopular opinion.
I like it.
Here's an unpopular opinion to you
Go on.
folks. Muppet Treasure Island, one of the weaker Muppet films.
Mid. But I like it a
It's
lot.
so
mid.
overrated. The only good thing about Muppet Treasure Island is Tim Curry.
Yeah.
Take Tim Curry out of it and it's just...
Okay, right. This is something that hurts me to say.
Go on.
But a large beef of my one of my beefs with Muppet Treasure Island is that like 90% of the time Gonzo and Rizzo don't need to be there.
And that's really
And
unusual
that's
because I love
really-
Gonzo
I
and Rizzo.
love Gonzo and Rizzo.
So
for
if a
me,
film
this hurts.
fucks up that relationship,
But like,
I go...
it hurts me to say this, but I think they just had a bang with Muppets Christmas Carol
Yeah.
and thought, let's do this again.
And it
But they
didn't
didn't
work.
actually utilise them in the plot because that wouldn't work because they were narrating, so it was funny. This is why
Mm.
they're there. But with this, they're just kind of awkwardly shoved
There.
into every scene. They're just present, and sometimes they're funny, and sometimes you're like, what are you doing? What's happening? I get it, Rizzo is hungry, and Gonzo is weird. And there's like 16 of those in a row, and it's like, let me out.
Now, number 14 is a song from Muppets Most Wanted. What do you reckon it is?
I think Something So Right.
You don't know any of the Muppets Most Wanted
I
songs,
do, but not off the top of my head.
Outrageous. We're doing a sequel.
I love that one. Okay, I love that one. I'm okay
What
with
I
that.
love about we're doing a sequel is it's so like I think that is so Muppets.
Yes, right.
It's
this is
like
my
the
exact
start
point.
of it's like the start of is it Great Muppet Caper when they go like Hey a movie
Yeah.
and the whole thing is
Yeah,
based, and I'm
yeah.
like that is the most Muppet thing
Right,
ever.
this is my point. The thing is that like the music in Most Wanted, specifically that one, that was the point where I was like, oh, this is way better.
'Cause
I
It
swear
just
the music
feels
is written
like-
by the same people.
It literally is.
I'm not saying it was written badly. I'm saying that the way it sounds more Muppety in that one. I think it just Muppets 2011 pissed me off because it was like the music itself just didn't sound particularly like Muppet movie music.
I mean, I
And
do
also
get
just nothing
that.
but massive dance numbers constantly that just didn't really feel
What
like.
in Muppets 2011?
Yeah, there were
Name
loads of
one
them.
dance. There's no
There were
dance
several.
numbers. No, because
Absolutely,
right.
there were
No,
several.
there were not. Because
I
Life's a
swear
Happy,
to
Life's a
God.
Happy Song is a dance number. Pitched in My Head is not.
No,
Tex
but
Richmond.
there were several, and they
There
annoyed me.
weren't.
I swear to God.
Me Party's not really a big dance number. It's just Amy Adams with some buns and into forks going like this. There were no big musical
haven't
numbers.
been
That's
Zaph.
that is
You're
just
wrong.
bollocks.
Next song.
A professional pirate from Muppet Treasure Island. I thought any Muppet Treasure Island song,
Yeah.
I'm just immediately going, it shouldn't be on the
That one
list.
specifically is just not that good.
Number 12.
It's alright.
Something So Right from Muppets Most
Fucking
Wanted.
tune.
One of the greatest, where Piggy's like,
Which one was that again?
where she's like marrying Constantine, and she's like, this feels so right,
What
but
was
then it
Celine
doesn't
Dion?
feel right. And Celine Dion's like, whoa!
It's a tune.
One of the most emotional
comment.
parts of any Muppet movie is when every Muppet has a little line of like how the Muppets come to an end. They're like, what do we do without the Muppets? And I'm like, oh, and then Beaker pops out. He's like, me, and Link Hogthrop's like, it's okay, Beaker. Why is Link Hogthrop there? I don't know.
Why is Link Hogthrob there? I'm glad they brought him back.
I'm not. It's
The
Link
resurrected
Hogthrop. Who
Link
gives a shit
Hogthrob.
about Link Hogthrop?
Not me, but I just like it's a principle of the fact they brought back.
The principle of Link
Yeah.
Hogthrop. There's a Muppet movie I've watched. Something So Right should be way higher than. Oh, should it?
No,
I forget-
that.
I
plays
forget
The
really well.
context of the entirety
I
of the
forget.
Muppets.
I forget
keep
this
that
isn't like 20. I forget this is the top 20. Maybe that is well
Yeah,
placed.
keep that though.
11 Happiness Hotel from Muppet Caper. Oh.
I'm alright with that. I don't.
I think that's
that doesn't
too high.
It's too high, but it's not
Thing
like
is, with
so
other-
high it offends me.
It's higher than Man or Muppet. So at that point,
That's
anything to
kinda
hear, I'm
wrong.
like, that's mental.
Man on Muppet is a bit overplayed. I like it, but it
Oh,
kind of,
overplayed.
in the sense,
Let
it's
It
like,
Go was overplayed.
overplayed in the sense it's like the one Muppet song most people know.
Yeah,
Which I think annoys me because I think it's just why that one. Except if I
I think
show
more people know Rainbow Connection.
They probably do.
Okay, but outside of that, I mean, out of like any movie that's not the original Muppet movie, it's probably the most.
Rainbow
iconic.
Connection is also in 2011 Muppets.
I don't like the. I mean, actually, that was okay.
Oh,
but
come on,
Life's Had
that's
song is probably more
adorable.
well-known.
I like that they.
Like when they did Rainbow
okay.
Connection, I was already like, oh
No,
my
this-
god.
this
And
is
then when
a-
all the Muppets holding hand come
Yeah,
behind,
that
I'm like,
was
oh,
cute.
you can't do
No,
this to
that
me.
it wasn't that one I have beef with actually. It's the one in Muppets Most Wanted where they brought Together Again back. For
No,
the
that was
movie.
amazing.
I don't know, just
But it's
writing-
not Together
writing
Again.
songs.
It's Together Again.
Get it right. Number 10 is Cockatoo in Malibu,
Why
Which
everyone?
one?
where Constantine sings being like, I can give you what you want.
Why?
Right, that's the
Yeah.
worst Most Wanted song.
That is shit.
Yeah, why is that on there?
I actually
It
don't
shouldn't
know.
place.
No. Nothing more to say there.
I don't know what it was called, but.
9 is Right Where I Belong. There's no good song in Muppets Take Manhattan.
Ironically, not where it
Why?
Oh, go on, name
Well-
a good song from Muppets Take Manhattan.
Ratscat.
Oh, yeah, you've done me there. Ratscat's a
Like,
really
you
good song.
literally cannot
I've
argue
made it look like a
Ratscat at
tit.
all.
8 is Stepping Out the Star from Muppet Caper, where Kermit's getting ready for his date with Lady Holiday.
You know what,
And
I
he's like,
forgot how that would
stepping
even
out
go.
the store, and there's like a shadow, and he's like, Kermit the Frog.
I've
I
got
can
this.
picture
I haven't
it.
watched.
It's
There's
not
some
great.
Muppet films I haven't
Here we
watched
go.
in quite a while.
Hey, a movie from Muppet
Yeah.
Caper. It shouldn't be that. It should not be 7 when like
No, but
we've
it,
got rid
I
of some
like that
bangers,
it's
but
ranked at all.
it is class. Moving right along at 6.
Banger.
Tune.
Tune.
Incredible. Should it be in
Tune.
top 5?
Yes.
Should have been her.
How is this just 5? I'm glad it's 5, but it should be higher. Hope that something better comes along.
Is it 5?
How is that not
Oh.
1?
That
How
should
the
be
fuck
what?
are there 4 above it?
Yeah, what?
It's like-
Right. Here's we got to come up with 4 Muppet songs that haven't been already said that are better than Hope Something Better Comes Along. Rainbow Connection will be there for
Oh,
Claire's
it'll
sake.
be number 1.
Right.
duh,
If
is what it is.
Phenomena is in the top 4, I'm going to cry.
I
That
might
was a
kill
banger.
myself.
It is a banger, but it's not above Man. It's not above Man and Muppet. Or
Like
Hope
number
Something-
1.
Oh, that is a
Oh,
banger.
that
To be fair,
should be. That's a tune.
The Tex Richmond rap is
If-
fantastic.
if that's
Don't you
the-
fucking laugh
right,
at me,
if-
you shit.
specifically the extended version.
Yeah.
If that
Yeah,
is in the top 3, they've redeemed it. Number 4's Together Again.
Okay.
I'm okay with that. I like Together Again, the original.
I say it's not again. It's again. It's the
Good.
Manhattan version,
I like the
not
Manhattan
the most
version.
wanted
Nah,
version.
respect the Most Wanted
That's
version.
outrageous.
They're both good, but I like the Manhattan version more.
Okay, we
because of
forgot
the
about
little
banger.
costumes.
Because 3's Can You Picture That?
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Which
fair
is an
enough.
absolute banger, fair enough.
Yeah. Oh.
2's I'm Going Back There Someday.
What
That
the
is the
fucking
shit- the one that
Gonzo
Gonzo
one?
sings at the campfire.
Who's asked? Like,
Who
I like-
gives a flying shit?
Look, number 1 Gonzo in
Who
Julia.
gives
I
a
skip that bit
fuck?
on if I get to the album.
That
And
is-
presumably number 1's Rainbow Connection,
is,
and
yeah.
therefore...
Fuck off!
Where's fucking I'm number 1?
Sorry, but the fact that
Where's
they've
the Tex Richmond rap?
they've put I'm going back there. Where's fucking Pictures in My Head? What an emotional roller coaster.
Picture, oh my god, picture in my head.
It's not in the top 20. I'm number 1 and Picture in My Head did not make it in the top 20
Cockatoo
Muppet
and
songs.
That's
Malibu.
outrageous.
Yeah,
made
fucking
it.
I'm going back there.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm going back there someday is number
Someday.
2.
It shouldn't be in the top 20.
No, 20. I'll put it at
Ratscat's
20.
not in
Your
there.
Ratscat should be in there. No one.
There are so-
Ratscat is an underappreciated.
Right,
band
and then
that
what
no
we
one
do see when we
understands.
find out it's a shit list, if we find out
I presume it is
specifically
Rainbow Connection
It
1.
is.
Yeah.
Josh Spiegel. Proud of
Fuck off.
yourself.
Learn to
Fuck
pronounce
off.
your name, dickhead. It's your name.
I cannot believe, I actually can't fathom the fact that I'm going back there someday.
Made it
was
onto the
number
list.
2. Not only made it on the list, but
How-
it's the second best Muppet song of all time. What
Outrageous.
the fuck?
Well.
That's really upset me.
Yeah,
At least
good.
the Miss Piggy song didn't. I can't remember the name of it.
Never before,
Fucking
and
hate that
never
song.
again. Shut up, dickhead.
I don't like many of her songs. Like I
Apart
like
from
Miss
Something So
Piggy.
Right.
Something So Right
Yeah.
is her only good song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That,
The rest
like,
of
like
it-
that she made, like obviously, you know, she'll be involved in songs,
Yeah,
like
but
made
solo
music
songs,
Like I have a
yeah.
Miss Piggy song. You know, there aren't really any Gonzo songs. That I
Yeah, the
like
only one he
that
had
well.
was shit, so
Yeah.
it clearly doesn't work as a soloist.
Well, no, because on the show he's got some good ones.
Doesn't
I liked what was the one with him and the ukulele in the mirror?
No!
Which
Or, do you know what I do
It was
like
a
from the
lot.
original Muppet Show?
Yeah,
Is
go on.
Scooter's song when he sings, I think it's like 6-string orchestra, and he's singing in his bedroom alone, and then like Ghost
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
Electric
yeah, no, I
Mayhem
remember.
come in. It's like, this was so unnecessary, but I really like it.
Do you have any?
Forget You by Camilla and the Chickens wasn't
Fuck's
on there.
sake.
Moves Like Jagger by Scooter wasn't on there.
Fuck off and move.
No! Forget You by Camilla and the Chickens is incredible.
Wait, stop, we got a copyright claim.
Oh yeah, it was so accurate to Camilla and to the Chickens.
Pitch perfect, dude.
Alright, Rebel Wilson.
Did you say dude?
Sorry.
That was really awkward. Did you say, yeah, pitch perfect, dude?
Did you say dude? That's very Dewey Finn of you.
The dude fell out.
The dude fell out. Is he alright?
Just like your teacher's cock when playing Heyday.
Full circle!
Oh!
Look at that podcasting.
Do you have any final words you'd like to add?
Can you give a word of wisdom to our words of wisdom?
Let it be.
It's like word of wisdom.
Wondering. No. Podcast!
If you, no, please, we need you to impart some wisdom. If you give them a life lesson.
Don't come on the Mediocre Best podcast.
What?
That's my wisdom.
That's really upset me, that. I thought that was quite a good
I'm
episode.
only joking, it was a good episode.
No.
I had a giggle. I did
Send it to
myself.
your friends.
I will.
I
I'll
want this to be the most viewed episode of the podcast.
I will market this.
And you watching, share it around. I want this to become.
Right, everyone, let's work hard.
Genuinely,
to make
this needs to
massive.
become the most viewed. What is our most viewed podcast on?
200 with the big 51.
Is it actually?
I think so.
Shit me. Fucking Christ. It wasn't even a good episode.
Well, shit.
We did fuck all.
We just went.
We've
We've
put the big
reached
50.
50 episodes. But did you know
183 is the
we're in
50th.
the top 1% of podcasts ever created?
What?
Because only 10% of podcasts make it out of 3 episodes.
Oh, I did see that.
And then there's another 10%.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the number is.
No, I saw a
But we
TikTok
are
on
in the
that.
top 1% of podcasts because we
we've
beat
done
50 episodes.
Yeah,
I think
because
it
they're
is.
great.
What are you at now, number-wise?
I
I don't want to say it. It's embarrassing.
What, wait, subscribers or episodes?
Episodes. Like, how many have you
We
got?
We
have
are
done-
mid-70s.
This is
That's
so
pretty
the one
good,
we're
to be
recording
fair.
now is 76.
Sick.
The idea, so we're on 76 episodes and 86 subscribers. We really want to get to 100 subscribers on our 100th episode.
No,
It's
I
not
see.
going to happen.
No, we're going to beat it.
We're not going to.
We're going to beat
We're
it.
just not.
We will.
Alright.
Have a little faith in me. What did you think of the Electric Mayhem
Hey, did you watch
series?
Muppet Mayhem?
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, you need to watch it.
Oh,
It's okay.
Muppet fan.
You know what? It's just like...
It's okay. You should watch it.
I will
The
watch
album's
it.
good.
Oh, yeah, I've listened to the album. The album's
Okay,
good.
good.
But I haven't actually seen the show, just because I think, most of my favourite Muppets aren't in it.
Who's your favourite Electric Mayhem member? I'm gonna ask you as well, James.
Janice.
Oh, what a shit answer.
Alright.
Said no one ever.
Well,
James?
to me.
Scooter.
Honorary member.
Honorary member.
You know what? You should. They're doing a series too. They literally
Are they actually?
they pretty much announced with the original series releasing that they're going to do a
I
second
will
series.
watch it eventually. I just haven't
should.
got around to it.
You should.
Again, it just didn't really grab me as a concept.
Yeah.
Because
It's
I
fine.
like the Electric Mayhem, but they kind of... I felt they go for a little cutaway, but I feel like I was a bit devious as to whether I could put up with them for a whole show.
There were bits where I was like, yeah, I kind of get it now.
Yeah, they're really good for a kind of a one-off.
No, but I
like-
disagree with that because the human characters were the least interesting part.
That-
whenever the Muppets
that
were on
was
screen,
true.
they
Oh,
were
I see,
engaging and
right.
interesting.
That was true.
It was
But
the
that's
human
the thing. There
part
was a
that
lot.
fucked it.
Because
But that's why I didn't like it because there was a massive a massive subplot of a human relationship
who's
that
ours?
I just don't care. Like in Muppet films, you want to care about the humans. Like when I'm watching Muppets 2011, I'm like, Jason, are Mary and fucking Jason Segel gonna be okay?
Yeah.
What's his name? Gary. I'm like Gary and
You
Mary
really
gonna
get,
be
like, a
okay?
good balance.
I don't know. I'm like Tina Fey. What's going on with you? Dominic Badgie. You aren't. And then in this, I was like,
They try and make me
Right.
care about Lily Singh.
And that's
it's
not
never
gonna
gonna
happen.
Oh, I keep forgetting.
I am
she's in it.
never
That's
gonna care
put
about
me
this.
away.
She doesn't fuck off.
no,
Oh.
literally doesn't.
That puts me off watching
Which
it.
no, but
fact
that was the
she's
thing. The
present.
humans in it were so just uninteresting.
So
I was
by
like,
comparison, you're
this
like,
is-
oh, the
yeah,
Muppets are back.
especially when the Muppet Show originally, people are more watching it for the celebrity guest star.
Yeah.
They're like, oh my god, John Cleese is on the Muppet
Because
Show.
if you have,
That's
like,
great.
If you have one or two people chatting to the Muppets, it's great. It's just if
Yeah.
you have a human show, but then there are Muppets. It's like,
It's
get
like,
the
what's
Muppets now.
going on? Yeah, it was a bit. That's kind of what it was. It wasn't really that Electric Mayhem centered. It kind of was just they're doing it. They need to record an
When I
album.
was-
Lily Singh's going to do it for them. Now we're going to care about Lily Singh
When
and
I
her sister.
saw trailers for it, it kind of struck me as like, you're not really. I think we've had this conversation before. But that really naff one from Christmas Carol that they cut and then brought back, where it's
Oh,
just
when
like,
Love Is Gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
where
Like,
you're thinking the
it's a
whole
show.
time is like, okay, great, but can we Muppets
Yeah,
again?
doing an
Like
entire.
it feels like a
yeah.
whole series of that from what I've seen.
That was. Have you seen the cut song from Muppets Christmas Carol? It's just
Unfortunately.
No.
like who cares about Michael Caine and past Michael Caine singing to his Mrs. Like,
It's just because it's
what? Who
completely
gives a shit?
Muppetless, and it's like
Which
you
is
don't need it.
Which is why,
to
if you've got an
understand what's going
entirely
on.
human song in a Muppet film, it needs to be done like the Tex Richmond rap.
Yeah.
Completely mental, completely
Fun,
stupid. And every now and then you cut away to Deadly and Boba going, correct! And it's like, yeah, this
And
is
it's
what we want.
cinematic as fuck.
It is, and the extended version is incredible.
Oh,
Have you heard the extended version of the Tex Richmond rap?
where he tells you about his past.
Because it
Maybe.
gives
I think
depth.
you've asked me this before, and I said, "Oh."
I've got a feeling we asked you and then played it on the night we got drunk.
Yes.
I've
that
got a feeling
would
that
make
is what
sense.
happened.
When
Whether I
actually
remember
listened to
that.
it.
It's
that gives depth.
Well, you didn't remember playing fucking Just a Simple
I
Sponge
genuinely-
3,000 times.
You need to call me out.
Singing it at the top of your lungs.
First time sounded great, and
And
then
it just
every
goes
time
downhill.
onwards it gets
No,
worse and
I
worse and
fully-
more out of
I
shit.
believe it. I don't
That's a
remember
different
it.
song.
But you just need to tell me, and I won't.
No, because what you don't understand is we were also very drunk, so we're not going to stop you.
Well, then don't complain about it then. Pick one. If it was annoying, tell
All
me
right,
to stop.
I can.
If
Who
it's,
put 50p in you?
if it's annoying, then say shut up, and if it's not annoying, then leave it.
Yeah,
be.
but at the time it wasn't annoying.
Oh, in
because we were
hindsight,
also
you're
drunk.
pissed off
Looking
about
back on it, going, why did we let you sing Just a Simple
I
Sponge
get you,
45 times? I wish I hadn't. But at the time when I was pissed, I was like, yeah, go on, Zaph.
That's
now
why
I'm
that's why I did it 3 times. I was like, oh, I got a fucking captive audience.
But no one was encouraging you.
No,
It's not like we were going, oh, Zaph, do that Simple Sponge again. That was really good. You were going, can I put a song on? Yes, you can, Zaph. Simple Sponge. And you wouldn't even cue it. We'd be halfway through Gareth Gates' Spirit in the Sky, but you'd just suddenly, you wouldn't cue it, you just click it, and now
and
even
that deletes
Slater's
the
singing
entire
it.
rest of the queue.
Literally,
Oh
and then
my
the queue's
God.
gone, we have to re-queue songs and go through it. Oh wait, Just a Simple Sponge is on here 4 times.
Fucking hate that song.
Oh.
I don't even like that song that much.
Fuck off!
Liar!
I like singing it. I don't like listening to it.
We won't give the thanks for
Neither
making
did
us
we.
sing through it. Off key.
Wait, so you kept playing a song that you didn't like listening to? Oh, for
Forcing
fuck's
us to
sake.
listen to it.
Again, tell me to shut up and I will. But my social cue censors when I'm like that fucked. No, there's none.
No, I'm
There
not
are none.
simple
I've got no
sponge.
idea. You have to literally shake me and be like, fucking shut up, and then I will.
Okay.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Zaph, you say one more word of wisdom, please. One word.
Wait, no, what are we going to do?
Oh, we're going to do a cheeky little zoom in. We love doing these little cheeky zooms. Well, there we go.
I'm mugging. Oh.
Zaph, I'm going to ask you some questions. I just want one word answers, okay?
Mhm.
How's your day been?
Sick.
How's your experience on the Mediocre podcast been?
Also sick. That's 2 words. It's alright.
Well, now you said about 12, you dickhead.
Just pick one.
Wow.
Describe James the Nerd Brett Skinner in one word.
Orange.
Describe Fraser Oliver.
If this is
in
a
one word.
night, if this is a compliment, I'm going to be fuming.
Describe me in one word.
I don't know actually.
That's not one word.
No, it's
Try
not
again.
my bad.
Say something really mean so I feel
Try
better
again.
about myself.
Not too mean, because I might cry.
You might cry. I don't know. You know what? You're
wait,
drawing a
John.
blank for me.
Oh, well, thanks.
Wait,
That means
I'll
I'm
take
literally
that
nothing.
one.
Describe yourself in one word.
Sick.
Describe the audience in one word.
What audience?
Alright, dickhead, right. Well, we'll see you next week.
Fucking knobhead.